growing with IPED. Yes, IPED is the premier microfinance institution in Guyana, and we provide loans and training and technical assistance to micro, small, and medium-sized entrepreneurs. We're spread across the country. At IPED, we say that we're everywhere in Guyana for everyone in Guyana. And indeed we are, those of you who are quite acquainted with IPED and what we do, and those of you who are looking at the program right now, you will see the scrolling at the bottom of the screen are the addresses of IPED's offices spread across the country. We're in region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We boast that IPED is the only private institution whose services can be had in all 10 regions of Guyana. It's on that note I want to welcome you back to Grow at IPED. And at IPED we say that we also manage the operations of the Guyana Youth Business Trust. Yes, that's the trust which provides loans to young persons between the ages of 18 and 35. But before you can benefit from a loan from the Guyana Youth Business Trust, you must enroll for our training programs. That is our entrepreneurship development training program. And after successfully completing that program, you will then have to prepare a business plan, after which, depending on the feasibility of your business plan, we can then entertain a loan of up to $800,000. Yes, $800,000 to any young person there with an innovative idea, with a business idea, and who wants to do something for himself or herself. Don't forget too, I must inform those of you who are watching this program that apart from funding and financing and loans, IPED, we provide business development services which can be obtained from IPED's Entrepreneurial Development Center, right at IPED's head office at 253 South Road, Border, Georgetown. So it's a pleasure being back with you on the program. After this ad break, I'll be right back to tell you what our program content will be for this week. Stay tuned.
Pursue a career in business and management or build your human resource capacity with diplomas and advanced diplomas from the Institute of Commercial Management based in the UK. Contact IPED's Entrepreneurial Development Centre. Our diploma and advanced diploma courses include business studies, project management, marketing, office management, human resource development, and international trade. Affordable evening classes, qualified tutors, a comfortable environment with free learning materials and study facilities. Choose IPED and ICM.
Welcome back, and it's indeed a pleasure to have you on our programs this week of Grow at IPED. This week I want to feature, we've talked a lot, or we're talking a lot about IPED, and, we need to feature the Guyana Youth Business Trust. That is the unit of IPED which provides assistance to young persons between the ages of 18 and 35. Those of you who are entrepreneurs and those of you who are following developments in entrepreneurship around the world, you will know, or you should know, that come November the 18th to the 24th, it's Global Entrepreneurship Week. Yes, across the world, 1 week of activities marking entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the way to go. Many times we feel that entrepreneurship is just, an excuse or just a side thing. No, entrepreneurship is a mainstream activity which any one of us can get involved in. No, so the Guyana Youth Business Trust has been blazing the trail of youth entrepreneurship since 2000, the year 2000, and today we can boast that we have many young persons who have benefited from loans and assistance from the Guyana Youth Business Trust. And here on my program this week, I want to present to you 2 videos of 2 very young persons who are in business and who are doing well. I do hope that these 2 videos will inspire young persons out there within the ages of 18 and 35 to get into business and to come forward and find out more as to how you too can benefit from the Guyana Youth Business Trust. Do enjoy these 2 videos.
The name of my establishment is Guy Buys Digital Signage, and the reason why I started was because obviously I was in university and I hadn't a job at the time and I needed some source of income, and intrigued by the wealth of information that I was exposed to at university, and I decided to turn that information into wealth creation. Initially, we started with digital signage, which is basically setting up digital screens at strategic locations, and we consider the city mall to be very strategic, considering the traffic of customers. And so that's how we started. Then, as we proceeded, customers had various needs, and some included graphic design. So we started doing designs of business cards and flyers. We started producing advertisements for customers. We still do. And quite recently, we started up a digital photography service as well. You have a challenge with commitment with clients. Sometimes initially they may sign a contract and agree to the terms and conditions of your contract, and as business becomes, the environment becomes adverse for them, they want to opt out, and you would have already planned financially what you expect coming in, the inflows in the business, and that could definitely negatively affect your plans. So commitment with clients, competition. Business is very dynamic. Today you may have the best service and tomorrow it's obsolete. So you have to constantly upgrade the type of service that you provide to customers. So competition is definitely a major challenge, and of course every business person will tell you finance, because you dream. Entrepreneurs are people that dream big, and these dreams have to be fueled by finance. They've been very helpful from the initial stages, from training, the wealth of information. You think you know it all until you get into that room and realize there's a lot that you don't know. So during training, there's a lot that I learned, and you can see that they're constant in their approach to helping young entrepreneurs. It's not just giving you money in your hands. There's always a support program in place. I've been to numerous seminars that GYBT has set up, and the most recent one would have been in Jamaica. So there are always networking opportunities with other young entrepreneurs so that we can share ideas and learn from each other, right? So in terms of that, and I must remember Guy Expo, right? All of us had the opportunity to be a part of Guy Expo without even paying for the booth. All we had to do is tell people about the service that GYBT offers. So they've been continuously helpful in helping us to expose ourselves in terms of networking with other entrepreneurs so that we can learn from them and share from each other's strengths. I would say do a lot of research. It's one thing to have a great idea, but if you don't have information to back up, like marketing information, like understanding the market, knowing exactly if there's a need, because that's what drives the market. It's demand and supply. And as much as you want to supply a particular service or product to the market, you have to ensure that there's definitely a demand for your service. It is also important to ensure that you serve your customers well, because that is what will bring them back, and bad experiences spread faster than good ones.
So I'm Lawrence Natu from the Red Cherry, and I've known Raul for the last year and a half. And I must say, when you come to Guy Bikes, you get the most personalized service you could ever imagine. As you can see from the smile on my face, I'm the most satisfied client.
Guy Buys has grown horizontally, how I see it. We've had other services, peripheral services that we were offering. But we have a mission, we have a vision. And the vision is to dominate the outdoor LED market. And there's much more than what is being offered that we can provide to the public.
What led me to start my own business is my passion and my dream of owning my own business, and I run with that. The brand, I really wanted the business to be named after me, but of course that name was not available. Somebody else was operating a business under that same name. So one of my colleagues came up with a suggestion, and I worked with that. That's how I came out with the brand. Savory products, and that's complete taste in cooking. And it comprises of seasoning and pepper sauce. Now I have 4 different flavors of hot sauce. I have the mango flavor, I have the cucumber flavor, I have the red hot sauce. Then I have 2 flavor green seasoning, ginger and the original green seasoning. Now it's very flavorful and it's excellent for cooking and an excellent marinade for meat and fish. I love cooking and I enjoy doing meal with something that is flavorful and natural. That would add a finishing touch to your dishes. This here is one of my products. This is the mustard flavor hot sauce. It's very flavorful, it's unique, and it adds the finishing touch to your daily meals. This here is the green seasoning. Now this here is an excellent marinade for your meat and fish. So you want to give that unique, special flavor to your meat and fish, you have it right here. It's all natural, it's flavorful, it contains no food coloring, no food starch. Very flavorful, it's homemade style. The challenges that I face in terms of operating my business, the rising costs for raw material and packaging. What I had to do, especially with the packaging, the company that I normally source packaging from, I normally had to stock it in large quantity, and the raw material, the fluctuation costs, I also had to stock that in large quantity. So when the cost is really high, I don't have to buy at that time. When the cost is low, I'll stock a large quantity that I could use for my products. My business was operating on a very small scale, and that's where GYBT comes in. I did a training program, I applied for funding, and that was successful, and that's how I expand my entire operation. Okay. GYBT, the training I've received from GYBT has helped to further enhance and endorse some of the business practice that I've known before, and that have helped me to further establish and expand and develop my business. I'm grateful for the training that I've received from GYBT. For young persons who have an interest in having their own business, go for it. Be your own self-motivator and make it happen for you. Where I see my business heading in the future is being a world brand, dominating the local and international market. I'm assigned to a mentor who we work along very closely. She have helped me, she have given me in fact little pointers in which I